Question 1. When approaching a carpool lane entrance sign, what criteria must your vehicle meet to enter? A. At least 2 occupants in the vehicle. B. A special permit regardless of occupants. C. Vehicle must be electric or hybrid. Answer. A. At least 2 occupants in the vehicle. Carpool lanes, also known as high occupancy vehicle, HOV. Lanes require a minimum number of occupants to promote efficient traffic flow and reduce congestion. Question 2. How should you react when you see a yield to uphill traffic sign on a steep road? A. Accelerate to pass uphill traffic quickly. B. Yield and give right-of-way to vehicles coming uphill. C. The sign only applies to commercial vehicles. Answer. B. Yield and give right-of-way to vehicles coming uphill. Uphill vehicles have the right-of-way due to the difficulty of regaining momentum after stopping. Question 3. What action should you take upon encountering a detour sign due to road construction? A. Follow the detour route as indicated. B. Ignore the sign if the road looks clear. C. Turn around and find a different route on your own. Answer. A. Follow the detour route as indicated. Detour signs provide guidance around road closures or construction areas to maintain traffic flow. Question 4. If you see a through traffic merge left sign, what should you do? A. Merge left to allow incoming traffic to enter. B. Stay in your lane and increase speed. C. Merge right to make room for through traffic. Answer. A. Merge left to allow incoming traffic to enter. This sign indicates that through traffic should merge left to accommodate merging vehicles or lane closures. Question 5. What does a telephone available sign indicate for drivers, and how might this affect your journey planning? A. Emergency phones are available ahead for breakdowns or emergencies. B. Mobile phone use is allowed in this area. C. Payphones are available for making reservations. Answer. A. Emergency phones are available ahead for breakdowns or emergencies. This can be crucial for areas with poor cell reception, allowing drivers to call for assistance. Question 6. How should you adjust your driving upon seeing a two-way traffic sign on a previously one-way street? A. Continue driving as before. The sign has no immediate effect. B. Be aware of potential oncoming traffic and adjust lane position if necessary. C. Increase speed to exit the two-way section quickly. Answer. B. Be aware of potential oncoming traffic and adjust lane position if necessary. This sign warns of a change to two-way traffic, requiring extra caution. Question 7. What is the significance of a slower traffic keep right sign on multi-lane roads? A. Encourages faster vehicles to use the right lane. B. Indicates slower vehicles should occupy the right lane to facilitate overtaking. C. Suggests all traffic should move to the right lane. Answer. B. Indicates slower vehicles should occupy the right lane to facilitate overtaking. This helps maintain traffic flow and reduces congestion caused by slower vehicles. Question 8. Upon noticing a shoulder work ahead sign, what precautions should you take? A. Speed up to pass the work zone quickly. B. Move away from the shoulder and reduce speed. C. Use the shoulder as an additional lane to bypass traffic. Answer. B. Move away from the shoulder and reduce speed. This ensures the safety of workers and drivers by reducing the risk of accidents. Question 9. What does encountering a bicycle sign on the road instruct you to do? A. Bicycles are not allowed on this road. B. Share the road and watch for bicycles. C. Only bicycles are permitted beyond this point. Answer. B. Share the road and watch for bicycles. This sign alerts drivers to the presence of cyclists and the need to accommodate them safely. Question 10. When is it illegal to make a U-turn despite a no U-turn sign? A. When you are in a residential area. B. It's always illegal if a no U-turn sign is posted. C. During daylight hours only. Answer. B. It's always illegal if a no U-turn sign is posted. The sign explicitly prohibits U-turns in that location to ensure traffic safety. Question 11. What facilities might you expect near a camping area sign? A. Fast food restaurants and gas stations. B. Campsites, picnic areas, and possibly restrooms. C. Industrial areas for commercial use. Answer. B. Campsites, picnic areas, and possibly restrooms. A camping area sign indicates nearby facilities for camping and outdoor activities. Question 12. What must you do upon approaching a right turn sign? A. Stop and wait for a green light. B. Yield to pedestrians and oncoming traffic before turning right. C. Ignore the sign if no traffic is present. Answer. B. Yield to pedestrians and oncoming traffic before turning right. Even with a directive to turn, safety and right-of-way rules must be observed. Question 13. How should you navigate when you see a right turn only lane sign? A. Prepare to turn right or change lanes if you need to continue straight. B. You may turn right or left depending on traffic. C. Stop and wait for instructions. Answer. A. Prepare to turn right or change lanes if you need to continue straight. This sign directs traffic flow and lane usage at intersections. Question 14. If you're driving and see an amenities available sign, what types of services should you expect nearby? A. Rest areas with food, fuel, and restroom facilities. B. Construction services only. C. Private parking lots without public access. Answer. A. Rest areas with food, fuel, and restroom facilities. Such signs typically indicate the availability of services beneficial to travelers. Question 15. How should a driver behave upon encountering a bike lane sign? A. Drivers must not enter the bike lane at any time. B. Use the bike lane for right turns only. C. Watch for and yield to bicyclists when crossing the bike lane. Answer. C. Watch for and yield to bicyclists when crossing the bike lane. This ensures the safety and priority of bicyclists in their designated lanes. Question 16. What does a right lane must exit sign indicate about the road ahead? A. The right lane ends and merges with the left. B. Vehicles in the right lane must take the next exit. C. All lanes except the right are exiting. Answer. B. Vehicles in the right lane must take the next exit. This sign helps manage traffic flow and lane selection in preparation for road splits or exits. Question 17. How should you interpret a 4-track sign at a railroad crossing? A. Expect multiple tracks and be prepared to stop for trains on any track. B. Only the 4th track is in use. C. The crossing is safe to cross without stopping. Answer. A. Expect multiple tracks and be prepared to stop for trains on any track. It's a warning to be extra cautious of multiple potential train crossings. Question 18. Who is allowed to park in a spot marked with a handicap parking sign? A. Any vehicle during off-peak hours. B. Vehicles displaying a valid handicap placard or license plate. C. Electric vehicles only. Answer. B. Vehicles displaying a valid handicap placard or license plate. This designation is to ensure accessibility for individuals with disabilities. Question 19. Upon seeing a road narrow sign, how should you adjust your driving? A. Increase speed to minimize time in the narrow section. B. No adjustment necessary. C. Reduce speed and increase caution due to reduced lane width. Answer. C. Reduce speed and increase caution due to reduced lane width. Narrow roads require careful navigation and awareness of potential oncoming traffic. Question 20. What is the correct response when you come across a road work ahead sign? A. Maintain current speed and lane position. B. Increase speed to pass the work zone quickly. C. Slow down, watch for workers and machinery, and be prepared for sudden stops. Answer: C. Slow down, watch for workers and machinery, and be prepared for sudden stops. Road work zones require extra caution to ensure the safety of both drivers and workers. Question 21. What should you do if you encounter a flooded roadway while driving? A. Drive through quickly to minimize water damage. B. Turn around and find an alternate route. C. Wait for the water to recede. Answer: B. Turn around and find an alternate route. It's safest to avoid driving through flooded areas due to the unknown depth and potential hazards. Question 22. How do you proceed when a traffic signal turns yellow as you approach an intersection? A. Accelerate to beat the red light. B. Stop if it's safe to do so, otherwise proceed with caution. C. Continue at the same speed regardless of the yellow light. Answer: B. Stop if it's safe to do so, otherwise proceed with caution. A yellow light indicates that the signal is about to turn red, and you should prepare to stop. Question 23. What actions are required if you're involved in a traffic collision with no injuries? A. Leave the scene immediately to clear traffic. B. Exchange information with the other driver and report the collision if necessary. C. Wait for the police to arrive and make a report. Answer: B. Exchange information with the other driver and report the collision if necessary. It's important to document the incident and exchange details with the involved parties. Question 24. Describe the correct procedure for using a roundabout with multiple lanes. A. Choose your exit before entering and position yourself in the appropriate lane. B. Always use the outer lane regardless of your exit. C. Stop in the roundabout to wait for a safe exit. Answer: A. Choose your exit before entering and position yourself in the appropriate lane. Proper lane selection based on your exit helps maintain traffic flow and safety. Question 25. When can you legally cross double solid yellow lines on the road? A. To pass slower vehicles. B. When turning left into a driveway or side street. C. Never, under any circumstances. Answer: B. When turning left into a driveway or side street, crossing double solid yellow lines is permitted in this scenario to allow access to properties. Question 26. How should you respond to an emergency vehicle approaching from the opposite direction on a two-lane road? A. Maintain speed and direction. Emergency vehicles will maneuver around you. B. Pull over to the right and stop, allowing the emergency vehicle to pass. C. Speed up to clear the area quickly. Answer: B. Pull over to the right and stop, allowing the emergency vehicle to pass. Giving way ensures that emergency vehicles can reach their destination without delay. Question 27. What are the legal consequences of failing to stop for a school bus with its stop sign extended and red lights flashing? A. A warning for the first offense. B. A fine and possible points on your driving record. C. Immediate suspension of your driver's license. Answer: B. A fine and possible points on your driving record. This law protects children as they board or leave the bus. Question 28. What does a flashing red traffic light at an intersection signify? A. Proceed with caution without stopping. B. The traffic light is out of order. C. Stop completely, then proceed when it's safe and clear. Answer: C. Stop completely, then proceed when it's safe and clear. A flashing red light is treated the same as a stop sign. Question 29. How should you adjust your driving in response to a slower traffic keep right sign on a highway? A. Stay in the left lane to maintain speed with faster traffic. B. Move to the right lane if you are driving slower than the general traffic flow. C. Ignore the sign if you are driving at the speed limit. Answer. B. Move to the right lane if you are driving slower than the general traffic flow. This facilitates smoother traffic flow and allows faster vehicles to pass. Question 30. What precautions must be taken when driving past a shoulder work ahead construction area? A. Increase your speed to leave the area quickly. B. Move away from the shoulder if possible and reduce speed. C. Use the shoulder as an additional lane to bypass congestion. Answer. B. Move away from the shoulder if possible and reduce speed. Reducing speed and giving space to the work area can prevent accidents. Question 31. How do California's laws regulate texting and driving? A. Texting is allowed with hands-free devices only. B. Texting is completely prohibited while driving. C. Drivers are permitted to text at stoplights. Answer. B. Texting is completely prohibited while driving. This law aims to reduce distractions and increase road safety. Question 32. When is it required to yield the right-of-way to pedestrians in a crosswalk? A. Only when the pedestrian signals are in use. B. At all times, regardless of signal presence. C. Only if the pedestrian has begun crossing. Answer. B. At all times, regardless of signal presence, pedestrians in crosswalks have the right-of-way to enhance their safety. Question 33. What measures should be taken if your vehicle's brakes fail while driving? A. Pump the brake pedal and use the emergency brake as a last resort. B. Immediately turn off the engine. C. Honk continuously to alert other drivers. Answer. A. Pump the brake pedal and use the emergency brake as a last resort. These actions can help slow down the vehicle safely. Question 34. Under what conditions are you allowed to park in a designated handicap parking space? A. With a valid handicap placard or license plate only. B. For quick stops if no other spaces are available. C. At night when the parking lot is empty. Answer. A. With a valid handicap placard or license plate only. This ensures that these spaces are reserved for those who truly need them. Question 35. How does the presence of fog affect your use of headlights while driving? A. Use high beams for better visibility. B. Use low beams or fog lights to avoid glare. C. Headlights should be turned off to save energy. Answer. B. Use low beams or fog lights to avoid glare. High beams can reflect off the fog, reducing visibility further. Question 36. What is the appropriate response to a bicycle crossing sign? A. Speed up to clear the crossing quickly. B. Yield to bicycles and be prepared to stop. C. Bicycles must yield to you. Answer. B. Yield to bicycles and be prepared to stop. This ensures the safety of cyclists at crossings. Question 37. How should drivers behave when approaching an area marked as a camping area? A. Drive at maximum speed limits to minimize noise. B. Be alert for pedestrians, slow-moving vehicles, and wildlife. C. Camping areas do not require any special driving considerations. Answer. B. Be alert for pedestrians, slow-moving vehicles, and wildlife. These areas are shared spaces with increased activity. Question 38. What steps should you follow if you miss your freeway exit? A. Stop and reverse on the shoulder. B. Proceed to the next exit and find a way back. C. Use the emergency turnaround to go back. Answer. B. Proceed to the next exit and find a way back. This is the safest way to correct the mistake without endangering yourself or others. Question 39. Describe the proper way to merge onto a freeway from an entrance ramp. A. Stop at the end of the ramp and wait for a large gap in traffic. B. Merge at the speed of traffic, using turn signals to indicate your intentions. C. Accelerate above the speed of traffic to find a gap. Answer. B. Merge at the speed of traffic, using turn signals to indicate your intentions. This facilitates a smooth entry into the flow of traffic. Question 40. What is the significance of a right lane must exit sign, and how should it affect your driving decisions? A. Immediately move to the left lane to avoid exiting. B. Stay in the right lane if you intend to exit. C. The sign is informational and does not require action. Answer. B. Stay in the right lane if you intend to exit. This sign helps drivers prepare for upcoming exits and manage lane changes accordingly. Question 41. How should you handle a situation where you are being tailgated on a highway? A. Brake sharply to discourage the tailgater. B. Maintain your speed and keep a steady course, moving over if safe to let the tailgater pass. C. Accelerate to increase the distance between your vehicle and the tailgater. Answer. B. Maintain your speed and keep a steady course, moving over if safe to let the tailgater pass. It's safest to avoid confrontations and allow aggressive drivers to move ahead. Question 42. What is the recommended action if you see debris on the roadway in your lane? A. Swerve immediately to avoid it. B. Slow down and safely navigate around the debris if possible. C. Maintain your speed and drive over the debris. Answer. B. Slow down and safely navigate around the debris if possible. Reducing speed and carefully avoiding obstacles can prevent accidents and vehicle damage. Question 43. If approaching an intersection with a non-operational traffic signal, how should you proceed? A. Treat the intersection as a four-way stop. B. Proceed with caution without stopping. C. The first vehicle to the intersection has the right of way. Answer. A. Treat the intersection as a four-way stop. This ensures safety and order when traffic signals are not working. Question 44. Describe the legal requirements for making a right turn at a red light in California. A. Right turns on red are never allowed. B. Stop completely, check for traffic and pedestrians, then proceed if safe. C. Proceed with the turn without stopping if there is no visible traffic. Answer. B. Stop completely, check for traffic and pedestrians, then proceed if safe. This rule allows for right turns on red unless otherwise prohibited, ensuring safety. Question 45. What actions should a driver take when entering a tunnel with active traffic control signals? A. Ignore the signals and maintain speed. B. Follow the signals, adjusting speed as necessary for safe passage. C. Speed up to clear the tunnel quickly. Answer. B. Follow the signals, adjusting speed as necessary for safe passage. Traffic control signals in tunnels are there to manage flow and ensure safety. Question 46. How should you react to a yield to uphill traffic sign on a narrow mountain road? A. Continue driving without yielding, as downhill traffic has the right of way. B. Yield to oncoming uphill traffic, which may have difficulty restarting. C. Only yield if you see vehicles struggling to ascend. Answer. B. Yield to oncoming uphill traffic, which may have difficulty restarting. Uphill vehicles are given priority due to the challenges of regaining momentum. Question 47. What are the rules for changing lanes on a street with a bike lane sign? A. Signal, check for bicyclists, and then proceed with the lane change. B. Lane changes are not allowed where bike lanes are present. C. Bicyclists must yield to vehicles changing lanes. Answer. A. Signal, check for bicyclists, and then proceed with the lane change. It's crucial to ensure the safety of bicyclists when navigating around bike lanes. Question 48. In case of a tire blowout while driving, what is the safest way to bring your vehicle to a stop? A. Immediately apply the brakes and steer to the roadside. B. Gradually slow down and steer your vehicle to a safe area off the road. C. Continue at the same speed to a service station. Answer. B. Gradually slow down and steer your vehicle to a safe area off the road. Controlled deceleration and safe steering help prevent accidents during a tire blowout. Question 49. How does California law address driving under the influence of alcohol or drugs? A. It is permitted with a designated driver in the passenger seat. B. It is illegal and subject to severe penalties, including fines and imprisonment. C. Only driving under the influence of illegal drugs is prohibited. Answer. B. It is illegal and subject to severe penalties, including fines and imprisonment. Dewey laws are strict to ensure the safety of all road users. Question 50. What are the steps to follow when your vehicle starts hydroplaning on a wet road surface? A. Immediately apply the brakes and steer in the direction of the skid. B. Do not apply the brakes suddenly. Instead, ease off the gas and steer in the direction you want to go. C. Accelerate to increase tire traction. Answer. B. Do not apply the brakes suddenly. Instead, ease off the gas and steer in the direction you want to go. This helps regain control without worsening the skid. Question 51. How should you adjust your driving in response to a detour sign? A. Follow the detour route marked by the sign. B. Ignore the sign if you are familiar with the area. C. Turn around and find an alternative route on your own. Answer. A. Follow the detour route marked by the sign. Detour signs guide drivers around road closures or construction areas safely. Question 52. What is the purpose of a carpool lane entrance sign, and who is allowed to use these lanes? A. Any vehicle can enter to access faster routes during peak hours. B. Only vehicles with 2 or more occupants, including the driver, to encourage carpooling. C. Solo drivers with a special permit or electric vehicles. Answer. B. Only vehicles with 2 or more occupants, including the driver, to encourage carpooling. Carpool lanes aim to reduce traffic congestion and emissions. Question 53. When you see a telephone available sign on the highway, what facilities can you expect nearby? A. Rest areas with emergency phone access. B. Mobile phone charging stations. C. Payphones for local calls only. Answer. A. Rest areas with emergency phone access. These signs indicate locations where drivers can find phones for emergency use or assistance. Question 54. What should you do upon encountering a through traffic merge left sign on a busy street? A. Keep your current lane and speed, as through traffic has the right of way. B. Merge left to allow merging vehicles from side streets or ramps. C. Stop and yield to all merging traffic before proceeding. Answer. B. Merge left to allow merging vehicles from side streets or ramps. This facilitates smoother traffic flow and reduces congestion. Question 55. How do you respond when driving and encountering a 4-track sign at a railroad crossing? A. Speed up to cross all tracks quickly. B. Be prepared to stop and look for multiple trains from either direction. C. Only the first 2 tracks need to be checked for trains. Answer. B. Be prepared to stop and look for multiple trains from either direction. Multiple tracks may mean multiple trains, requiring extra caution. Question 56. What does it mean when you see a road work ahead sign, and how should you adjust your driving? A. Increase speed to pass the area before work begins. B. Prepare to stop or slow down, obeying any temporary signage and directions from road workers. C. No adjustment necessary. Roadwork signs are for informational purposes only. Answer. B. Prepare to stop or slow down, obeying any temporary signage and directions from road workers. Safety in work zones is paramount for both drivers and workers. Question 57. How should a driver navigate when the road narrow sign is displayed? A. Move to the center of the lane to give more space to oncoming traffic. B. Reduce speed and proceed with caution, especially in two-way traffic areas. C. Use the shoulder as additional lane space if needed. Answer. B. Reduce speed and proceed with caution, especially in two-way traffic areas. Narrow roads require careful maneuvering and reduced speeds. Question 58. What are the considerations for parking near a camping area sign? A. Parking is unrestricted at camping areas. B. Ensure parking does not block campsite access or emergency routes. C. Parking is only for ROs and campers. Other vehicles must find alternative parking. Answer. B. Ensure parking does not block campsite access or emergency routes. Consideration for all users and safety is key in camping areas. Question 59. Describe the correct response to seeing an amenities available sign on the highway. A. Continue driving unless an immediate stop is necessary. B. The sign indicates upcoming services such as fuel, food, and rest areas. Plan stops accordingly. C. Ignore unless you need emergency services. Answer. B. The sign indicates upcoming services such as fuel, food, and rest areas. Plan stops accordingly. This helps drivers plan for breaks and refueling. Question 60. When is it appropriate to use the emergency shoulder on a highway? A. For a quick phone call or text. B. In case of vehicle breakdowns or emergencies only. C. To bypass traffic jams. Answer. B. In case of vehicle breakdowns or emergencies only, the shoulder should be used only when absolutely necessary for safety. Question 61. What is the legal protocol for sharing the road with public transit buses? A. Yield the right-of-way when buses are merging back into traffic. B. Buses must always yield to cars. C. Ignore buses as they have their own designated lanes. Answer. A. Yield the right-of-way when buses are merging back into traffic. This ensures the efficient and safe operation of public transit. Question 62. When driving in heavy fog, what type of headlights should you use? A. High beam headlights for maximum visibility. B. Low beam headlights or fog lights to reduce glare. C. No headlights but use parking lights for visibility. Answer. B. Low beam headlights or fog lights to reduce glare. High beams can reflect off the fog, making it harder to see. Question 63. How should you proceed when you see a right turn only lane sign and you need to go straight? A. Proceed straight, ignoring the sign. B. Merge into an appropriate lane for going straight. C. Make the right turn, then find a place to turn around. Answer. B. Merge into an appropriate lane for going straight. This ensures you follow designated lane instructions and maintain traffic flow. Question 64. What steps should be taken before making a lane change on a multi-lane freeway? A. Signal, check mirrors, and check blind spots before changing lanes. B. Change lanes quickly without signaling to surprise other drivers. C. Honk to alert drivers in the adjacent lane before changing lanes. Answer. A. Signal, check mirrors, and check blind spots before changing lanes. This is the safest method to alert other drivers of your intentions. Question 65. Describe the procedure for safely passing a large truck on the highway. A. Speed up and pass quickly on the right side. B. Maintain a consistent speed and pass on the left, allowing extra space before merging back in front. C. Flash your headlights before passing on either side. Answer: B. Maintain a consistent speed and pass on the left, allowing extra space before merging back in front. Trucks have larger blind spots on the right. Question 66. What is the importance of a two-way traffic sign after exiting a one-way street? A. It indicates you can choose any direction of travel. B. It warns of possible oncoming traffic and the end of one-way road conditions. C. No specific action is required. Continue as you were. Answer: B. It warns of possible oncoming traffic and the end of one-way road conditions. This sign alerts drivers to adjust to two-way traffic. Question 67. How should you react to aggressive drivers or instances of road rage? A. Engage to defend your driving rights. B. Avoid confrontation. Do not make eye contact and give them space. C. Follow closely to signal your disapproval. Answer: B. Avoid confrontation. Do not make eye contact and give them space. Keeping calm and creating distance can prevent escalation. Question 68. What are the guidelines for using headlights when driving at dusk or dawn? A. Use parking lights only. B. Headlights should be turned on 30 minutes after sunset and before sunrise. C. Use high beam headlights for increased visibility. Answer: B. Headlights should be turned on 30 minutes after sunset and before sunrise. This increases vehicle visibility during low light conditions. Question 69. How should a driver respond upon approaching a school zone with flashing yellow lights? A. Speed up to clear the zone quickly. B. Stop and wait for the lights to turn off. C. Slow down and prepare to stop for crossing pedestrians and bicyclists. Answer: C. Slow down and prepare to stop for crossing pedestrians and bicyclists. Flashing yellow lights in a school zone indicate caution and the presence of children. Question 70. What precautions should be taken when driving alongside a bicycle lane? A. Always check for bicyclists before turning or crossing the bike lane. B. Bicycles are required to yield to cars, so no special precautions are needed. C. Drive in the bike lane when regular lanes are congested. Answer: A. Always check for bicyclists before turning or crossing the bike lane. This ensures the safety of bicyclists using their designated lanes. Question 71. In what situation is it permissible to cross over a double yellow line while driving? A. To pass a slower vehicle ahead of you. B. When entering or exiting a driveway or making a left turn. C. It is never permissible under any circumstances. Answer: B. When entering or exiting a driveway or making a left turn. This exception allows drivers to access properties or streets across the road safely. Question 72. What actions should you take if you are involved in a minor collision in a busy intersection? A. Immediately exit the vehicle and confront the other driver. B. Move vehicles out of traffic, if possible, then exchange information and report the incident. C. Wait in the vehicle for traffic to clear before assessing the damage. Answer: B. Move vehicles out of traffic, if possible, then exchange information and report the incident. Clearing the area prevents further traffic congestion and accidents. Question 73. How do you handle encountering wildlife on or near the roadway while driving? A. Accelerate to scare the animals away. B. Slow down or stop if necessary, giving animals time to move. C. Honk continuously until the animals clear the area. Answer: B. Slow down or stop if necessary, giving animals time to move. This minimizes the risk of collision and injury to both the animals and passengers. Question 74. Describe the actions a driver should take when approaching a crosswalk with pedestrians waiting to cross. A. Continue driving. Pedestrians will wait for a safe gap. B. Yield to the pedestrians by stopping until they have crossed safely. C. Encourage pedestrians to cross quickly by honking. Answer. B. Yield to the pedestrians by stopping until they have crossed safely. Pedestrians have the right of way at crosswalks, and drivers must ensure their safety. Question 75. What should a driver do if they encounter a no U-turn sign but need to turn around? A. Make the U-turn quickly before other vehicles arrive. B. Continue to the next intersection or area where U-turns are permitted. C. Wait for a gap in traffic and then make the U-turn despite the sign. Answer. B. Continue to the next intersection or area where U-turns are permitted. It's important to adhere to traffic signs and find a legal location to turn around. Question 76. How do you determine the right-of-way at an uncontrolled intersection? A. The vehicle to the right has the right-of-way. B. The first vehicle to arrive at the intersection proceeds first. C. Larger vehicles have the right-of-way. Answer. A. The vehicle to the right has the right-of-way. This rule helps manage traffic flow at intersections without signs or signals. Question 77. What is the correct response when approaching a vehicle stopped on the side of the road with hazard lights on? A. Move over to another lane if safe or slow down when passing. B. Maintain your lane and speed. C. Honk to acknowledge the stopped vehicle. Answer. A. Move over to another lane if safe or slow down when passing. This action increases safety for both the stopped vehicle and passing traffic. Question 78. Describe how to properly adjust your vehicle's mirrors to minimize blind spots. A. Position the mirrors so you can see the sides of your vehicle. B. Adjust the mirrors to slightly overlap the field of view of the rearview mirror. C. Set the side mirrors outwards to the point where the side of your vehicle is barely visible. Answer. C. Set the side mirrors outwards to the point where the side of your vehicle is barely visible. This arrangement helps reduce blind spots, enhancing safety during lane changes. Question 79. What are the rules regarding the use of cell phones while driving in California? A. Handheld use is permitted for calls, but not for texting. B. All handheld use is prohibited. Only hands-free operation is allowed. C. Cell phone use is unrestricted. Answer. B. All handheld use is prohibited. Only hands-free operation is allowed. This law aims to reduce distractions and improve road safety. Question 80. How does one safely exit a freeway? A. Signal early, then increase speed to merge with exiting traffic. B. Begin signaling just as you reach the exit ramp. C. Signal, move to the exit lane, and adjust speed to match the exit ramp conditions. Answer. C. Signal, move to the exit lane, and adjust speed to match the exit ramp conditions. A smooth and planned exit ensures safety for all road users. Question 81. What should you do if an emergency vehicle is approaching while you are stopped at an intersection? A. Proceed through the intersection to clear the way. B. Stay in place until the emergency vehicle has passed. C. Move through the intersection if safe, then pull over. Answer. B. Stay in place until the emergency vehicle has passed. Moving through the intersection can create confusion and potential hazards. Question 82. When is it legal to pass another vehicle on the right? A. When the vehicle ahead is making a left turn and you have enough room to pass. B. On highways with 2 or more lanes going in the same direction at any time. C. It is never legal to pass on the right. Answer. A. When the vehicle ahead is making a left turn and you have enough room to pass. This is allowed provided it's done safely and within marked lanes. Question 83. How should you react if your vehicle's engine suddenly stops while driving? A. Immediately apply the brakes and stop in the lane you're in. B. Keep a firm grip on the steering wheel, signal, and maneuver your vehicle to the side of the road. C. Try to restart your engine while moving. Answer. B. Keep a firm grip on the steering wheel, signal, and maneuver your vehicle to the side of the road. Ensuring your vehicle is safely off the roadway is paramount. Question 84. What is the minimum following distance you should maintain from the vehicle in front of you under normal driving conditions? A. 2 seconds. B. 3 seconds. C. 1 second. Answer. B. 3 seconds. This distance allows sufficient time to react and stop or avoid hazards. Question 85. Under what conditions may you legally drive onto or across a sidewalk? A. To avoid a traffic jam on the road. B. When entering or exiting a driveway or alley. C. It's never legal to drive on a sidewalk. Answer. B. When entering or exiting a driveway or alley. This is the only time when crossing a sidewalk with a vehicle is permitted. Question 86. How should drivers adjust their speed on a highway in heavy rain or foggy conditions? A. Maintain the posted speed limit as it's legally required. B. Increase speed to minimize time spent in poor conditions. C. Reduce speed to ensure safety given the reduced visibility and wet road surfaces. Answer. C. Reduce speed to ensure safety given the reduced visibility and wet road surfaces. Slowing down is crucial in adverse weather conditions. Question 87. What is the correct procedure for responding to a solid green traffic light at an intersection? A. Proceed through the intersection without slowing down. B. Stop and check for traffic before proceeding. C. Proceed with caution, yielding to pedestrians and vehicles still in the intersection. Answer. C. Proceed with caution, yielding to pedestrians and vehicles still in the intersection. A green light means go, but with awareness of the intersection's current conditions. Question 88. What action is required when driving near a school bus that is displaying flashing yellow lights? A. Speed up to pass before the red lights come on. B. Stop immediately, regardless of your direction of travel. C. Prepare to stop. The bus is about to stop to load or unload children. Answer. C. Prepare to stop. The bus is about to stop to load or unload children. Flashing yellow lights are a warning that the bus is coming to a stop. Question 89. If you are driving and start feeling tired, what is the safest action to take? A. Open the windows for fresh air to stay awake. B. Turn up the radio and continue to your destination. C. Pull over in a safe location and take a break or nap. Answer. C. Pull over in a safe location and take a break or nap. Driving while fatigued can be as dangerous as driving under the influence. Question 90. When are you required by law to use your headlights? A. From 1 hour after sunset to 1 hour before sunrise. B. During any rain, smoke, or fog. C. Both A and B. Answer. C. Both A and B. California law requires headlights to be used during low light conditions and when visibility is impaired. Question 91. What should you do to ensure safety before backing up your vehicle? A. Check your rearview mirror only. B. Honk to alert others. C. Check all mirrors and look over your shoulder for a clear path. Answer. C. Check all mirrors and look over your shoulder for a clear path. It's important to be fully aware of your surroundings before moving backward. Question 92. How should a driver proceed when they see a "Do Not Block Intersection" sign? A. Enter the intersection only if there is enough space to clear it without stopping. B. Stop in the intersection if the traffic light is green. C. The sign only applies during peak traffic hours. Answer. A. Enter the intersection only if there is enough space to clear it without stopping. This helps prevent traffic congestion and gridlock. Question 93. When is it permissible to exceed the speed limit while passing another vehicle on the highway? A. Never. You must not exceed the speed limit while passing. B. If you are passing a slow-moving vehicle. C. When you are in a no-passing zone for a quick pass. Answer. A. Never. You must not exceed the speed limit while passing. Safety and legal compliance must be maintained even when overtaking. Question 94. What is required of drivers when approaching a blind pedestrian using a white cane or guide dog? A. Slow down and proceed with caution. B. Yield the right-of-way and stop if necessary. C. The pedestrian has the responsibility to yield. Answer. B. Yield the right-of-way and stop if necessary. Drivers must always give the right-of-way to blind pedestrians for their safety. Question 95. In what situation are you allowed to make a left turn at a red light? A. From a one-way street onto another one-way street. B. When traffic is light and you can safely proceed. C. Left turns on red are never permitted in California. Answer. A. From a one-way street onto another one-way street. This is an exception to the general rule prohibiting red light turns. Question 96. What does a white painted curb indicate? A. Loading zone for passengers or mail only. B. No stopping, standing, or parking. C. Parking for a limited time. Answer. A. Loading zone for passengers or mail only. White curbs are designated areas for quick stops for picking up or dropping off. Question 97. How should you adjust your driving based on a road work ahead sign? A. Maintain your speed, but watch for workers. B. Slow down, obey any temporary signs or signals, and be prepared for unexpected conditions. C. The sign is informational. No adjustment is needed. Answer. B. Slow down, obey any temporary signs or signals, and be prepared for unexpected conditions. Road work zones often have altered traffic patterns and require extra caution. Question 98. What actions should be taken if you're driving and a dust storm suddenly reduces visibility to near zero? A. Continue driving at a reduced speed with your hazard lights on. B. Pull off the road as far as safely possible. Turn off your vehicle's lights, set the emergency brake, and wait until visibility improves. C. Increase your speed to exit the dust storm as quickly as possible. Answer. B. Pull off the road as far as safely possible. Turn off your vehicle's lights, set the emergency brake, and wait until visibility improves. This minimizes the chance of being involved in a collision. Question 99. When a traffic light is out of order, example, all signals are off due to a power failure. How should the intersection be treated? A. As if the intersection is controlled by stop signs in all directions. Always stop. B. Proceed with caution without stopping. C. The first vehicle to arrive has the right of way. Answer. A. As if the intersection is controlled by stop signs in all directions. Always stop. This ensures all drivers approach the intersection with caution and take turns proceeding safely. Question 100. What is the appropriate action when driving near a vehicle that is signaling to merge into your lane? A. Speed up to pass the vehicle quickly. B. Ignore the signal and maintain your speed and lane position. C. Adjust your speed or merge into another lane if safe to allow the vehicle to enter. Answer. C. Adjust your speed or merge into another lane if safe to allow the vehicle to enter. Facilitating safe lane changes helps maintain traffic flow and prevents accidents. Question 101. How should you respond if you are driving and hear a siren but cannot immediately see the emergency vehicle? A. Continue driving normally until you can see the emergency vehicle. B. Pull over to the right side of the road and stop until you can determine where the emergency vehicle is coming from. C. Increase your speed to clear the area quickly. Answer. B. Pull over to the right side of the road and stop until you can determine where the emergency vehicle is coming from. This action helps clear the way for the emergency responders once you locate them.